So something is currently going on in the city. I wonder what this is. You know me, out on my lunch break, getting a little shopping done, you know, soaking in the sun, soaking in the energy. Yeah, man, I wonder what's going on over here. This guy stepped outside at the right time. I've never seen it blocked off like this. Wonder what this is. Some people over here too. I wonder if they're shooting a movie or something. Could they be shooting a movie, or is it gonna be a concert or something? Gonna be a little wave over here. Alright. Not too bad. Yeah, man, that's the stage. I rarely get a chance to see them use the stage though. I probably shouldn't even be over here. They're probably looking at me like, why is this guy? Be a very interesting day indeed. All right now. Yeah. Should I walk on stage, y'all? Should I walk on stage? Think I could turn invisible and walk onto the stage? Got the mariachi band back here practicing. All right now. Buenos tardes. Thank you. Gracias. Yeah, man. Some good folks back here, man. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for me. Again, very good energies today. For the most part, I don't feel like it was crazy because I woke up mad early in the morning, like 3 on the head this morning. I stayed up till about 7:30 or so in the morning. I went back to sleep and I woke up an hour ago. Like, really? It's still today? I thought I was gonna wake up and it was gonna be nighttime. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things when you go through your spiritual expansion and you start to, like when you're channeling a lot and you're just seeing all the stuff going around you, you take in so much, it does make you tired. Your body's going through changes physically, mentally, and spiritually, emotionally as well. So it does tire you out. You know, that's why people are always walking around lethargic and tired and confused and frustrated, and it can pop off and get triggered at any time. The first thing you do is wake up in the morning, 6:30, and you start messaging people and posting on Facebook. And we all know spells are very powerful. The first thing we say to people is good morning. Although there's no such thing as good and morning at the same time, our ancestors held their funeral ceremonies in very specific ways, you know. Some geared toward the light side, some geared toward the dark side, but they did it with integrity. So, you know, that whole part, you know, we walk around and we wonder why we hate going to work. We wonder why we hate Monday through Friday. We wonder why we cherish our lunch breaks and happy hours so much. It's because the first thing you do when you go to the corporate plantation, no matter if it's an office job or construction job, whatever your persuasion or your flavor, whatever industry you're in, first thing you're telling people, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and your coworkers is good morning. You're putting a morning spell on them. So they're going to go through their whole day upset. They're going to go through their whole day mourning. They're going to go through their whole day feeling like something's wrong with them until people start giving them hugs and giving them handshakes and exchanging some of that energy with them. Why do I have this mask on? But yeah, man. Find new ways, and because and again, it sounds weird, it sounds funny, but people actually get tired of hearing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over. How many times have you heard good morning in your life? Ain't you tired of hearing good morning? Say something else, say something new. You see, simple small changes like that people aren't aware of, the things that you hear, listen to, and speak, and that things that people like me teach you, that most people don't pay attention to you, is the same things that'll save your life. The same things that'll save your family's life. You just have to be that one person that's willing to take the blow. Nobody's saying you're gonna get KO'd. You just gotta be willing to counterpunch. In debating an argument, the secret is to not to let the opponent or the opposer get too comfortable. Don't let them ask you 21 questions back to back to back to back, and you ain't even get a chance to answer the first one. They got you on your heels, on your toes. They just keep asking you questions, but you're not asking them questions. It's the same dynamic between man and woman. You let her aggravate her, dog. Hey. But yeah, that's the way we've handled it. Men have handled it for years. I mean, how loud and how often can you yell, ma'am, wife? Huh? How often can you yell? How loud can you yell? Matter of fact, let me take a personal vacation. Girls' nights and all that. Let me take a personal vacation for myself and leave for a week or two, a month. I'll see if I can hear you on the other side of the world. Look, it's a bird. Messages. Where did I go wrong at? Help me understand. Help me understand you. Help me help you. The one female that I've had a crush on, not really a crush, that I've sought interest in, and she was a Libra. So, the one female that I took interest in during my relationship, my whole 8-year relationship with my kids' mother, I even spoke to her recently. I'm like, help me figure out these chicks. Being sarcastic though, because it's like I recently tried cold approaching a chick, and she couldn't even. She was tripping over her words. She couldn't even express herself, let alone take an interest in what I was talking about. So I reached out to this old coworker just to say hi or whatever. I don't even want to put it like that, because it's gonna seem like, I was all up in her inbox. I even asked her as a high class woman. She's not a billionaire or a millionaire or anything like that, but I value her opinion. So, I asked her, I'm like, what's up with women, bro? She's like, you be tripping. And after that, I was just like, man, I remember when I was a junior, senior in high school, and I sat across in art class from one of the prettiest girls in the school, and she was with some dope boy dude. She got pregnant before we graduated, and I finally had a conversation with her, coming out of my shell and things like that, being terrified of beautiful women. Now they're terrified of me. But yeah, I asked her, I'm like, why are you with that dude? I didn't care. Like, I didn't want to be with her or nothing like that. I mean, she was attractive. Again, a man can find you attractive, but does he want to be in a relationship with you or put a roof over your head or something like that? We can dialogue without wanting to sleep with each other. I don't know what's going on in 2021, but I asked him, like, why are you with this dude? She gave me some random reason. What answer could she give me at 16, 17 years old? Really, so it's really irrelevant. But my response was, you tripping, because that's what everybody was saying back in the late 90s and the early 20s, talking about verbiage and spells. Y'all say the word is cap nowadays. You capping. That's cap. But back in my high school days, my grab me on my senior year, it was, you tripping, girl. She asked me, what's tripping? What you mean I'm tripping? How I'm tripping? A 16, 17-year-old that's still in high school asking me how I'm tripping. And I didn't really have a response to her, because I didn't really know her personal business. I'm just on the outside looking in, and I can see just what's on the surface, like joyriding in cars that's not yours. There's pictures Polaroids going around of you and your friends in the school and what y'all be doing. But girl, you tripping. But you want to act like you don't know what that means. And in the reverse, in 2021, if I didn't have my hand on the pulse of the youth, or I wasn't in tune like that, I wouldn't even know what cat mean. She'll be trying to tell me what cat mean. But 10 years ago, I was trying to tell her she was tripping. Yeah, people they think they so slick. People think they so slick. That's why I had to learn to open my third eye. I have no problem with fast talkers. I talk fast. I'm just gonna slow your words down and watch and listen to everything you say. It's called acknowledging. You do something wrong, before apologizing, acknowledge. Acknowledge that you did some shit that fucked up the vibe. Let me stop cursing, I'm sorry. But yeah, man. What more could I talk about on this video? You know, we live and we learn. We get out and about in public and we mix and match with different people. That's the whole purpose of life. You know, I had a cold sub made not too long ago, and the attendant, I asked her how her day was going, because you know these are our servicemen and our servicewomen. They don't get respect, and you know sometimes you gotta say that one thing to them, man. Just thank them or ask them how their day going. I was mindful in that moment. I did not say good morning to her. I asked her how her day was going. She barely wanted to answer the question. You know, she was being nice. She was just trying to figure out the words to say, so I could tell she was a little frustrated. Rush hour and all these business people that think they're high and mighty, running in and out of the place, barking orders. Put extra mustard on my sandwich and whatnot. So you have to take these times to have slight conversations with these people. And yeah, it's rush hour, and yeah, I'm talking to her, standing over the counter and all this stuff. And you know, my service might have taken a little bit of extra time because I was talking to her, trying to get some stress off of her. You know. And whoever, the 10, 20 people that's standing behind me could be upset. I don't care. They won't say nothing to me. They see me shining. Take that. So I walk in the store with the hoodie. Maybe I look like I'm finna rob the place, right? Y'all got us wearing masks. But then when I take my hoodie down and you can see my Simba, or you can see my Mufasa, and I start talking eloquently, probably can run that whole store. Any room I walk into, I make sure I scan the room. Not with my eyes, not looking at everybody like, oh, I scan the room energetically. And if I feel bad vibes around me, you know, we got to deal with it. But again, you know, a little bit of ranting today, man, you know. Again, it's therapeutic for myself. It's therapeutic to some people. So a lot of people probably don't like to hear what I have to say. Again, they didn't like what Jesus had to say. I'm surprised they didn't try to staple the man's mouth closed or sew the man's mouth closed. They had so many hand craftsmen back then. They even try to fool people into thinking that there are no women in the Bible. Things like that. Like, come on, man. They want you to read this. They want you to read this stuff. I challenge. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's not me, man. I don't deal with y'all, bro. I don't deal with a lot of people face to face like that, man. I'm the cloaked one. I'm the loner. I'm the hermit. That's all. Messenger. I've done enough walking. Plenty of lifetimes. Done walking, done working for y'all, trying to help you guys out. Let me stop playing. But no, people just need to take accountability, and that's the new wave. You know, I like good trends. I don't like red silhouette challenges and money iPhones and all this. I like when men or women, especially the men and women in my culture that has not had access to a higher intelligence or their higher selves, or they lost their way. Most of them are not walking in their true authentic self, but there's a great awakening, and I'm happy to see it. It's one less thing I have to worry about when I die, you know. If we're not thinking about death today, you know. Man, that Capricorn energy is slow moving, bro. Where's the messages? I need y'all energies, man. I done did, fire always gets done, you know. They take action regardless. Those energies always coming in, you know. Water, of course, goes hand in hand with fire. So, you know, those signs are always going to get done. The air signs, you know, either I save the best for last or, you know, I really got to focus on those. Because my air sign, I be repping, yo. I be repping. But, you know, earth signs, the energy is so slow moving, the messages come in so slow. But they come in heavy though, man. Them energies be heavy. Somebody with a big boy. Yeah, man, you just gotta, how often? You know what just came across my head? Women are now trading in their driver's license for passports. I need to take a page out of their book. And don't think I don't know the secret. I know the secret, man. Starting businesses with your friends and collecting the flight mileage and cashing in on it. And we all know as a business owner, travel dinners and things like that, business dinners are the easiest write-offs. So get money with your friends, yeah. Get 10, 20. Get a big group of friends. Everybody open up an LLC. Everybody start building up your business credit and getting specific credit cards to build up, you know, cashback rewards and flight mileage and things like that. Just get money forever. Travel around the world forever. Everybody can do it. You just got to put in the work. You don't even want to put in the work yourself or on your mental. But yeah, man, I'm going to be traveling, writing all types of scripts and books and shooting all types of videos, looking back on the past 9-10 months. I don't know why it took me so long to even start up a YouTube page. It should have been done years ago, back when I was sitting up on the corporate plantation watching you guys. And this is what happens, man. See, we try to sit back. The angels, we try to sit back and watch, man. But the humans, the people are so they're so clueless that you know, we had to come here, man. A lot of us are revealing ourselves, coming, you know, it's confusing at first because you don't know who you are. You know, again, your memory is wiped. So you're brave enough to come back here to complete missions and break generational curses that have affected the singularity or oneness for too long. You know, we all get a little trigger happy, or, you know, when we get our driver's license, sometimes we can get a little bit too excited. We done had plagues, we done had floods, we done had fires, comets. I mean, how many more times we gonna have to get this thing right, man? How many more times? But stay blessed up, man. Again, we can't all do the work by ourselves, and we can't all do the work in a snap of a finger. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just live your life with integrity and do the things that you're supposed to do. Walk in your true, authentic path. You don't have to spend all day on social media unless you're a social worker, unless you bout that life. If you're not pulling up on these people at their front door, pull up on their social media account. Do your part. If you got the funds, buy your folks some laptops, man. Teach them how to start businesses. Businesses are being run mobily from cell phones and laptops. These Rothschilds and Rockefellers have been hiding money under the books. Been hiding money and all types of offshore bank accounts and things like that. You don't think there's money out there? You know how this country is the richest country in the world. There's no more money to be made in this country. They just need to disperse the money. Like, really. And that's why they're giving out all these PPP loans and what's the new one? A new $10,000 loan, SB loan, or whatever it is that they're coming out with. These are all reparations. all these COVID checks and all these unemployment monies and things like that. Why don't they just cut the check? You want to keep getting badgered for the next 50 to 100 years about reparations? Talking about you need to study? You've been studying black folks for years. Come on now. Just cut the check already. And then you don't have to hear about it anymore. The money's going to go right back into your hands. It's going to boost the economy. It's going to give some people a better lives and make them healthier and want to go back to work and want to be an American citizen. You're making your citizens hate you. What type of leadership is that? But that's the world we live in today, man. I'm out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hopefully I have something a little bit more nice and inspiring to say. Love you, man. Love you.